Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Build here, and we got Wild Wyvern! Yes, another cool little dude here. And they apparently spelled Gunma wrong, I just realized that. Or is that how you spell it? Is it? Nope, it's Gunma. Okay, making sure. I just noticed that. It says Ganma on there. So, welcome to apparently the Ganma special, Wild Wyvern. But yeah, so there's Gunma right there, pretty cool little dude. And of course he has a green B-Daman on his thing, that's pretty interesting. But overall, pretty much the similar type design as the last few Super B-Damans that we've already done. It's another OS one, so pretty exciting. This one is a bit different though, because this one is the evolution. I know it says before the fact of being 90 here, but in the manga, they were bombers. In the anime, they redesigned them and had the specials. So, when they brought over the series to the anime world, they wasn't made an evolution before that. It's kind of weird. It's a whole weird concept. But this is technically the secondary version of Gunma's B-Daman. So this is Wild Wyvern. It is a OS gear. This one actually does require an OS gear. It does not have accessories like the weird anime 2 that I own. So this one I see there's all the accessories you can get. OS, a little barrel, a sniper accessory, a magazine, and another type of magazine. So you got quite a few options. And of course it shows the B-Daman on the side. So there you go, got his little basic mode. The one-winged mode, which is what we'll be putting him into. And then you got the one-winged mode inside the OS armor. I sadly don't have OS gear currently, so I can't show off all that fun. One day I'll have it set, but currently I do not have any. Which sadly means we cannot use his cool accessory, which I know he comes with in this set. Because how they did these OS gear ones is pretty interesting. So the idea of the OS system was it's supposed to work with the original bomber system, because the bomber system didn't have a way to like attach barrels and accessories to it without needing to be like built around it. So the way they decided to get around it was to build this little OS gear, which as you see in that image right there, allows you to connect a cool little bomber dude into it. It also lets you connect these dudes into it. So, overall pretty cool system. Let's pull out the weird instructions and stuff, because why not? And here's the sticker sheet. Need to probably find it out before I scan it all up. Pretty cool little thing, though. You got some colors on there. Got some pretty unique colors. Got the little wyvern stuff in there. And, of course, you get 2 colors for his little back wings, which is kind of interesting. Don't know why they did it like that, but it's pretty cool. We'll get to build, well, one day I'll put on some stickers, but I'm not putting on these ones because these ones are old. Look, it's 1997 stickers, like that, and that's not going to stay on there. Shocked it even has stayed on this for so long, but it's actually not that bad. It's kind of impressive, but I'm not going to put them on. I'm going to scan them in and do the usual type thing. So, make some new ones later on. Need to do that. Also need to scan a bunch of them in. Need to do a bunch of things to catch up on that process. But overall, it's not too bad. We got our spring and our marble right here. Pretty cool. It's actually not a sloped spring. That's kind of interesting. Usually in these B-Daman builds, the springs are usually designed in a way to where one side fits one side and the other side fits the other. But not in this one today. So kind of interesting. Got the marble in there. Got our little system here. We actually got different type of hold parts finally, and as you see there, the arms actually connect to the hold parts. So this really much more acts like how the ES system does, where if you push onto the arms, it will cause more tension to make the marble pop out better. It also has little parts on the bottom here, so this one actually kind of has a lot of similarities towards what was the guy? Dragon. Yeah, so this one actually has a lot of similarities towards Dragon, and there's the trigger. But we also have some other unique parts to it. We got a one-handed wing, which I'm pretty excited about. I love one-handed B-Daman. We got our trigger mechanism here, which is really long. I was not expecting it to be that long. And of course, we got a barrel, which this is for the OS gear. We cannot use it on him currently. I'll still pop it out though. And of course, we have our parts here. Very interesting design. Yeah, it looks like it just goes together side by side. That's kind of interesting. And of course, we got our top hatch here, the thing that keeps the marbles in, because I don't know why they designed them like that. A lot of Super B-Daman have that. And then we got the little headpiece here, which is, wow, I cannot believe the headpiece is separate. That really reminds me of 02 right there. Got the feet, and of course got the 2 little arms, which is really exciting, and the little peg areas for the OS gear, which is pretty cool. And that is pretty much it. So I'm going to sit down, pop them all out of their sprues, build them together, and show off all that fun. So we'll be back in a second. So, woohoo! Magical stuff going on. Okay, we are back. I trimmed all the pieces up. Let's push them all up front over here. So let's get to building them. So pretty much this is a nice little simple, well, I don't know what was going on there, but pretty much nice simple thing. You want to take these 2 yellow pieces to make the core, which, as you will probably notice, the core is very interesting. The core has the arms and leg attachments to them, which is weird to have that on a Beat-em-on build, but that's the method they went with, apparently. So, I'm going to take this one side, plop it on in, where's the other side at? Take this other side, plop it on. Ooh, this is such a weird build process. This is a very weird build process, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's the build. Got the whole body part around it. I've got 2 halves of the body on there. It says put the feet on next, so I guess we'll slap them feetsies on. There you go, we already got some good process, good part of it already built all together. Now we're going to take the arms, which is going to be a bit weird. It is really weird to have, like, this just be all, like, separate pieces and stuff like that. Like, it's just, ew. That is such a weird build. Okay. Ooh. Is the other one going too far? Or is this one just not going in far enough? I don't know. Okay, there we go. There we go. That feels a bit more accurate to what's all going on here. I don't know. This is such a weird beat-em-on process. Like, I don't think I've ever had a beat-em-on where it's like, ooh, this is a weird concept process here. Like, clipping in a face is something I never thought I'd do on a beat-em-on. Like, ooh, that is some weird build processing. You gotta make sure everything stays together too. It's like, ooh, come on. There you go. That might keep it all much more solidly together now. There's the face, though. Look at it. It is such a weird process. Oh, I don't like how that felt in a way. So the idea is the little parts right here. The face has little clips in it, and you just kind of push forward, and it clips on in. So that is very cool. The little cross parts here just straight up remind me of the original, like, Dragarin. Because, like, that's what Dragarin has, little yellow cross here. Which means this guy's probably more of a precision type than speed type, which is kind of interesting for a one-handed beat-em-on. Man, sorry, I'm not trusting that weird process there. So, next up is pretty much slapping the back hatch wherever I slap that down at. Oh, it's on my lap. Doing great here today. Doing some great work today. So, slapping the back hatch, because, ooh, why not? Gotta complete that look in a way, I guess. So, there's our back hatch. I don't like how separated this little top part is from the rest of it. But overall, looks pretty cool. So, we got 2 trigger options. So, we got a basic trigger, which I'm not going to be putting in, because what's the point in doing that? It just matches up with the rest of the hold parts or whatever. Slap the spring in there, you can. Pretty simple. All you do is push it in and just slap it in there. Though, that's not the whole purpose of this beat-on. It is cool to have the customization option, but we are here to slap on the whole trigger mechanism and stuff like that. So, I assume the idea is you want to slap this on. Because you see there's a little overall hook area to it, so... Or maybe I can slide it in over time. I don't know how... No, I can't, because that part has to... weirdly push on it. Maybe you can just leave it over the hooks over here and just slide it in. I'm going to try doing that because I feel like that would work decently well. I don't know how well it would work, but I feel like it'd be better to do that in a way. And there's no curvature to the spring, which is really weird. The spring also has very thicker quality compared to a lot of B-Daman stuff. So, because we really want to be careful with this spring. Usually they're not ain't this thick. It's weird to have one of such thick. Oh, that is. Ooh, do not like that B-Daman spring. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That spring is giving me some heebie-jeebies. Is that spring gonna even collapse down? I don't know if that's gonna collapse or not. Ooh, slapping this in here already and not feeling too much justice in that spring. That spring is very much not gonna sit in there. Yeah, there we go. See if I can get those on. There we go. Got a nice one-handed trigger mechanism in there. And there we go. Don't know if that spring's gonna really do well. That spring is really worrying me. Because that is not giving that nice, like, tension to itself. That spring might totally break, and I can feel that, to be honest. I might have to replace that spring. But let's get on to the fun here. Plop this out, and I guess show off the B-Daman in full action. That spring is super worrying to me. Man, there's no justice to that little guy. So there you go, got the one-handed grip. You can easily just hold it one-handedly. Gonna just... There we go. That spring is very, very not good. Is that supposed to be normal in B-Daman springs? Like, that spring is very tough to shoot, weirdly. Like, I know it's probably because the metal has been used in a way, but man, that spring is actually kind of hard to use. See if I can get it again. So, overall, kind of pretty decent shot record and stuff like that. Try it with this puck here. Not bad. Yeah, it does actually some pretty good precision to him, but ooh, that spring is weird to use. But overall, not too bad. Slap this back in here. Just there we go. And there's our build for the day. So pretty cool. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And we did get a little OS barrel on this thing. But as you probably noticed, the issue is there's no way for it to hold on without the OS armor. So we have no way to have it actually help our accuracy. Which, to be honest, I don't think is much of an issue. This guy's already pretty accurate. But cool that they throw one in there. Too bad they just don't throw our armor piece in there. But for right now, thank y'all for watching. And we will see you next time. Bye. And I'm going to mess around with this guy for a bit. If the spring breaks, then oh well. Hopefully it doesn't, because that would be pretty sad, but maybe I just have to put some wear and tear into that spring. So maybe it'll get more accessible to use. But that's pretty much it for right now, so thank y'all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.